As you age, your body undergoes countless changes, some visible, others hidden deep within. One of the most critical yet often overlooked shifts happens in your gut. The delicate balance of bacteria that once kept your digestion smooth, your immune system strong, and even your mood stable begins to waver. That's where probiotics come in. You might have heard the term before, perhaps in a yogurt commercial or a health magazine, but what exactly are probiotics, and why should they matter to you? Simply put, probiotics are live microorganisms, often called good bacteria, that support your digestive system. For seniors, maintaining a healthy gut isn't just about avoiding bloating or indigestion. It's about preserving overall wellness. Think of your gut as a bustling ecosystem. Over the years, factors like medications, especially antibiotics, dietary changes, and slower digestion can throw this ecosystem off balance. The result? Discomfort, weakened immunity, and even nutrient deficiencies. Probiotics help replenish the beneficial bacteria your body loses, acting like tiny reinforcements for your digestive health. But the benefits don't stop there. Research suggests that a well-balanced gut microbiome can influence everything from mental clarity to inflammation levels, issues that become increasingly relevant as you grow older. If you've ever dealt with constipation, irregular bowel movements, or even unexpected food sensitivities, probiotics might offer relief. The question isn't whether you should consider probiotics, it's how to choose the right ones for your needs, and that's exactly what we'll explore together in the sections ahead. Because when your gut thrives, so does the rest of you. As the years pass, your digestive system undergoes changes just like the rest of your body. But these shifts often go unnoticed until discomfort arises. You might find certain foods don't agree with you like they used to, or that meals sit heavier in your stomach. These aren't just random occurrences. They're signs of your evolving gut microbiome. Your digestive tract was once home to trillions of bacteria working in harmony, but as you age, this delicate balance begins to shift. The diversity of beneficial bacteria naturally declines, while less helpful microbes may start to dominate. This change happens for several reasons. Decreased stomach acid. Over time, your stomach produces less acid, which can allow harmful bacteria to survive and disrupt digestion. Slower motility. The muscles in your digestive tract weaken, leading to slower movement of food and potential constipation. Medication effects. Many common medications, especially antibiotics and antacids, unintentionally wipe out good bacteria along with the bad. Weakened immunity. Since nearly 70% of your immune system resides in your gut, an imbalance here can leave you more vulnerable to infections. You might notice these changes in subtle ways, perhaps through bloating after meals, irregular bowel movements, or new food sensitivities. Even fatigue and joint discomfort can sometimes be traced back to gut health, as inflammation often begins in the digestive tract. The good news? Understanding these changes is the first step toward addressing them. And that's where probiotics come in. They can help restore what time and lifestyle factors have altered. But not all probiotics work the same way, which is why the next step is learning which strains are most beneficial for your aging gut. Not all probiotics are created equal, especially when it comes to supporting your digestive health as you age. With shelves full of options and labels listing strange-sounding bacterial names, how do you know which strains actually help? Let's simplify it. Think of probiotic strains like specialized workers in a factory. Each has a unique role. For seniors, certain strains stand out for their proven benefits. Lactobacillus acidophilus. This hardy strain thrives in your small intestine, where it helps break down food and absorb nutrients. It's particularly useful if you've noticed new lactose sensitivities, as it supports dairy digestion. Bifidobacterium lactis. A champion for your large intestine, this strain eases constipation and bloating while enhancing immune response. Studies suggest it may even help manage cholesterol levels. Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG. If antibiotics have disrupted your gut, a common issue for seniors, this strain helps repopulate good bacteria while reducing diarrhea risks. Bifidobacterium. Longum. This multitasker combats inflammation, a key concern as aging guts become more prone to irritation, and may even support cognitive health by reducing gut-derived toxins. Saccharomyces boulardii, a beneficial yeast. Unlike bacterial strains, this one isn't wiped out by antibiotics. It's ideal for preventing or recovering from travelers' diarrhea or antibiotic-associated upset. Why strain specificity matters. You might see products boasting 10 billion CFUs, but without the right strains, high numbers mean little. For example, Lactobacillus casei aids slow digestion, while Bifidobacterium breve targets gas and bloating. Strains like L. reuteri even produce antimicrobials to fend off harmful bacteria. A quick tip: look for products listing strain names, e.g. Bifidobacterium lactis, BL04R. Not just genera. This ensures you're getting researched, effective bacteria tailored to senior needs. Now that you know which strains to look for, let's explore how to get them, from foods to supplements, in the next section. You don't have to rely on supplements to nourish your gut. Some of the most powerful probiotics are hiding in everyday foods. The advantage? Foods provide natural combinations of strains plus nutrients that work synergistically to support digestion. Here's how to make them work for you. Yogurt. Look for live and active cultures. Not all yogurts are probiotic powerhouses. Avoid the sugary, flavored varieties and opt for plain Greek or Skyr yogurt labeled with L. acidophilus or Bifidobacterium. Pro tip: if you're lactose sensitive, yogurt's bacteria often predigest the lactose, making it gentler than milk. Kefir, the fermented. Super drink thinner than yogurt but packed with more diverse strains, typically 10 to 30 types. Kefir is a fermented milk drink that's easier to digest than dairy for many seniors. Unsweetened versions are best. Try blending it into smoothies if the tangy taste is too strong. Sauerkraut and kimchi, refrigerated only. These fermented cabbages deliver leuconostoc and lactobacillus strains. Crucial note: the shelf-stable. Jars near pickles are pasteurized, killing probiotics. Seek refrigerated sauerkraut with live cultures on the label. Kimchi adds spicy bacillus strains for extra immune support. Miso, the gut-healing paste. A spoonful of this fermented soybean paste in soups or dressings introduces Aspergillus oryzae, a probiotic that may help reduce bloating. Bonus: miso's high enzyme content aids digestion. Tempeh and natto. These fermented soy products offer Bacillus subtilis, a strain linked to vitamin K2 production for bone health. Natto's slimy texture isn't for everyone, but tempeh's nutty flavor works well in stir-fries. Kombucha. Proceed with caution. This fizzy tea contains Gluconacidobacter and yeast strains, but its acidity and trace alcohol may irritate sensitive stomachs. Limit to small servings, 4 Oz, and avoid if you have acid reflux. Aged cheeses, Gouda, cheddar, Parmesan. Surprisingly, some hard cheeses harbor lactobacillus from the aging process. Pair them with prebiotic-rich apples or whole grain crackers to feed the bacteria. Practical tweaks for seniors: can't tolerate dairy? Try coconut yogurt or water kefir. Start slow: 1/4 cup of sauerkraut or 4 Oz kefir. Daily prevents die-off bloating. Pair probiotic foods with prebiotics like bananas or oats to help bacteria thrive. Foods are a delicious first step, but if dietary restrictions or taste preferences limit you, don't worry, supplements can fill the gaps. Let's navigate those next. Choosing the right probiotic supplement can feel overwhelming. Aisles of bottles with flashy claims, confusing labels, and prices ranging from affordable to astronomical. But when you know what to look for, you can cut through the noise and find the perfect match for your digestive needs. Check the strain. Specificity, remember those key strains we discussed earlier? They should be clearly listed on the label, not just Lactobacillus, but Lactobacillus acidophilus LA5-ERR, or Bifidobacterium lactis HN019-TM. These specific codes mean the strain has been clinically studied for efficacy. CFU count, more. Isn't always better colony-forming units, CFUs, indicate how many live bacteria are in each dose. For seniors, 5 to 20 billion CFUs per serving is usually sufficient. Higher counts, 50 billion plus, may be useful after antibiotics, but can cause bloating if your gut isn't used to them. Survivability matters. Your probiotics must survive stomach acid to reach your intestines. Look for delayed-release capsules. Enteric-coated, spore-forming strains like Bacillus coagulans, shelf-stable formulas, no refrigeration needed, unless the label specifies otherwise. Avoid unnecessary additives. Some supplements contain fillers, artificial colors, or allergens like dairy soy. If you have sensitivities, opt for clean labels with minimal ingredients. Reputable brands. Third party. Tested, look for certifications from USP Verified Consumer Lab. Approved NSF International. These ensure the product contains what it claims, without contaminants. 6. Specialized formulas for seniors. Some brands tailor probiotics for aging guts with added enzymes or prebiotics. Examples: Align 50+, Bifidobacterium longum for bloating, Culturelle Pro Strength, Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG for immunity, Renew Life, Ultimate Flora, 30 billion, multiple Bifidobacterium strains for regularity, a quick test, try a probiotic for 3.4 weeks. If no improvement or increased gas, switch strains. Not all guts respond the same. Now that you've selected your probiotic, let's talk timing and dosage to maximize benefits. You've picked the perfect probiotic. Now, when and how should you take it to maximize its benefits? Timing matters more than you might think, especially for seniors whose digestive rhythms have slowed over time. Let's break it down. When to take your probiotics morning versus night. With breakfast is ideal for most. Food buffers stomach acid, helping more bacteria survive. At bedtime may work better if you take medications in the morning that could interfere. With or without food. Take with food if your probiotic isn't enteric-coated. Check the label. A small meal with healthy fats, like avocado or nuts, improves absorption. Exception: soil-based strains, Bacillus coagulans, can survive without food. Around medications. Space. Antibiotics at least 2 to 3 hours apart from probiotics to avoid cancellation. If you take PPIs, like omeprazole for acid reflux, probiotics may be less effective. Opt for acid-resistant strains, Saccharomyces boulardii. Dosage: start low, go slow week. 1. Begin with half the recommended dose, e.g., 5 billion CFUs instead of 10, to let your gut adjust. Week 2+. Gradually. Increase if no bloating or discomfort occurs. Maintenance. After 1-2 months, you may reduce to every other day if symptoms improve. Signs. You're taking too much excessive gas or cramping means either the CFU count is too high for your needs, the strains aren't right for you, e.g., too much lactobacillus can worsen constipation. Long term. Use probiotics aren't a forever necessity for everyone. Cycle them. Weeks on, 4 weeks off. This encourages your gut to rebalance naturally. Exception: continue daily if you're on recurring antibiotics or have chronic IBS-C. Diff Pro. Keep a symptom journal. Note changes in digestion, energy, or even mood. It helps pinpoint what works. Now let's boost your probiotics' effectiveness by pairing them with their perfect partners, prebiotics. Probiotics get all the attention, but they can't thrive alone. They need prebiotics as fuel. Think of your gut like a garden. Probiotics are the seeds, and prebiotics are the fertilizer that helps them grow. Together, they form a symbiotic relationship that's especially powerful for senior digestion. What exactly are prebiotics? Prebiotics are indigestible fibers that feed your good gut bacteria. Unlike probiotics, live microbes, they're not living organisms. They're specialized plant fibers that resist stomach acid and reach your colon intact, where they nourish your microbiome. Top prebiotic foods for seniors: chicory root, the richest natural source, contains up to 65% inulin fiber. Try it roasted as a coffee substitute. Garlic and onions, packed with fructooligosaccharides, FOS, which boost bifidobacterium strains. Bananas, slightly green. Underripe bananas have more resistant starch. A potent prebiotic. Asparagus and leeks, gentle on sensitive stomachs while providing inulin. Oats and barley. Their beta-glucan fibers support regularity and heart health. How to pair them with probiotics. Timing. Eat prebiotic foods with or within 2 hours of your probiotic for maximum colonization. Supplement options. Look for symbiotic blends, e.g., Align Prebiotic plus Probiotic if digestion limits food sources. Caution for sensitive guts. Start with small amounts, e.g., 1 to 2 clove garlic daily. 2. Much too fast can cause gas. If you have IBS, avoid FODMAP-heavy prebiotics like onions and opt for low FODMAP options, e.g., flax seeds. Why this combo works. Better studies show prebiotics can increase probiotic survival rates by 50%, enhance calcium absorption, key for bone density. Reduce inflammation linked to arthritis. Up next. Common mistakes that sabotage your probiotic efforts and how to avoid them. Even the best probiotics won't work if unintentional mistakes undermine their effectiveness. After years of advising seniors on gut health, I've seen the same errors recur, but they're all avoidable once you know what to watch for. Storing probiotics. Incorrectly, refrigeration. Needed? Check your label. Many shelf-stable probiotics survive room temperature, but refrigerated strains, like some bifidobacterium, die if left in heat. Bathroom storage. Danger. Humidity from showers degrades capsules. Keep them in a cool, dry drawer. Instead, ignoring expiration dates. Probiotics are live organisms with finite shelf lives. Expired bottles may contain 10% of the listed CFUs. Write the purchase date on new bottles and discard after 3 to 6 months, or by the use-by date. Taking with hot liquids a cup of tea or hot cereal right after your probiotic can kill delicate bacteria. Wait 30 minutes before consuming anything. Above 115 degrees, 46 degrees. 4. Overlooking medication conflicts. Antibiotics. As mentioned earlier, space them apart, but also beware of antifungal meds, like fluconazole, which kills Saccharomyces boulardii. Laxatives and antacids. These can flush out or neutralize probiotics. Take them at opposite ends of the day. Expecting overnight results, gut healing takes patience. Many seniors quit after a week, but 4 to 6 weeks is typical for noticeable changes. Track subtle wins, less bloating, more regular bowel movements, not just complete resolution. Misinterpreting die-off reactions, initial gas or fatigue, can signal harmful bacteria dying off, the Herxheimer reaction. This usually resolves in 3 to 5 days. If symptoms persist beyond 2 weeks, switch strains. Neglecting lifestyle factors, probiotics can't compensate for chronic dehydration. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. excessive processed sugar, which feeds bad bacteria. Sedentary habits, a 10-minute walk, post-meal aids motility. A quick audit before blaming your probiotic for ineffectiveness. Ask, did I store it properly? Am I taking it consistently? Could my medications, diet be interfering? Now, let's discuss when it's time to bring your doctor into the conversation. Even the most carefully chosen probiotic isn't a substitute for professional medical advice, especially when you're navigating the complexities of aging, medications, and chronic conditions. Here's how to have that crucial conversation with your healthcare provider. When to seek guidance before starting probiotics. If you have a compromised immune system, e.g., chemotherapy, HIV/AIDS, short bowel syndrome, or recent GI surgery, pancreatic, enzyme insufficiency. If you experience persistent diarrhea or worsening bloating after 2+ weeks, unexplained weight loss paired with digestive changes, blood in stool, could indicate issues probiotics can't address. What to ask your doctor could. My medications interfere with probiotics? Immunosuppressants, antifungals, and some heart meds may require timing adjustments. Which strains are safest for my specific condition? For example, S. boulardii is often recommended for seniors with recurring C. diff. Should I get tested? For SIBO or dysbiosis first. Taking probiotics with small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, can exacerbate symptoms. Red flags, doctors. Watch for probiotic supplements contaminated with undeclared allergens, like dairy, strains that might overstimulate. The immune system in autoimmune diseases, interactions with warfarin or other blood thinners. Some probiotics affect vitamin K levels. How to prepare for the appointment. Bring your probiotic bottle or a photo of the label. Note any symptom changes since starting probiotics. List all medications, supplements, including dosages. A helpful script I've been taking. Probiotic name for duration to help with symptom. I'm concerned about how it might interact with my medication condition. What's your recommendation? Armed with professional input, you're ready for the final piece, sustaining gut. Health long-term. Probiotics are a powerful tool, but lasting digestive health requires a holistic approach, especially as your body continues to change. Let's build habits that'll keep your gut thriving for years to come. Diversify your microbiome. Rotate probiotic strains every 3 to 4 months to prevent bacterial monocropping. Eat 30+ plant varieties weekly. Herbs, nuts, and grains count. Linked to superior microbiome diversity in seniors. Support digestion. Naturally, chew thoroughly. Aim for 20-30 chews per bite to ease the workload on aging digestive enzymes. Post-meal. Walks. 10 minutes of gentle movement reduces bloating and stimulates motility. Manage stress's hidden impact. Chronic stress alters gut bacteria within days. Counteract with diaphragmatic breathing, 5 minutes before meals. Prebiotic-rich chamomile or ginger tea. 4. Monitor key nutrients. Vitamin D. Low levels correlate with poor microbiome diversity. Ask your doctor to check yours. Magnesium helps prevent age-related constipation. Try glycinate form at bedtime. Know when to reset after antibiotics, illness, or hospital stays. 1 to 2 weeks of S. boulardii, amounts B. lactis bone broth, or L-glutamine. To repair gut lining, your gut health legacy, every meal, supplement, and lifestyle choice is a vote for the microbiome you'll carry into your 80s, 90s, and beyond. Start today. Your future self will thank you. Thank you for investing this time in understanding your gut health, a gift that keeps giving at every age. You've learned how to choose probiotics wisely, combine them with prebiotics, avoid pitfalls, and collaborate with your doctor. But knowledge only transforms when applied. Here's your next step. Subscribe to our channel for more senior health insights. Every Tuesday, we tackle topics like best anti-inflammatory foods for joint pain, or sleep fixes for aging adults. Hit the bell icon so you never miss advice that could simplify your wellness journey. If this guide helped you, share it with a friend or family member. Nearly 70% of seniors experience digestive issues, yet few realize solutions exist beyond antacids and laxatives. Your gut is your second brain, your immunity guardian, and your nutrient gateway. Treat it with the care it deserves, and it'll reward you with energy, comfort, and resilience. Here's to your health, today and for all the years ahead. Goodbye for now, but not for long. We're rooting for you every step of the way.